Wow, guys, I am literally so very impressed with Maureen Sam. Like, this guy is such a genius. So, this is his first movie production, Maureen Sam's film, and I love the content of his movie. I love the casts. Guys, everyone in this movie, every actor performed so well. There was no flop in this movie. Everything was going on smoothly. I love the way they acted the movie. I love the fact that I saw it to be so natural. Okay, everyone was being real. You wouldn't even know that they were acting. And the content of this movie is superb, guys. Like a huge thumbs up to the person who wrote this particular script. The person did so well in this script, and I love the fact that the producer and the director also did really good. Okay, this particular content, the content of this script is different from what we've been seeing so far. I love the fact that detailed attention was paid to this particular script. Okay, the editing, the directing, the producing, like everything was just so perfect, and that's why I did not see any flop in this particular movie. Okay, so I'll be doing a full movie review because I want you all to enjoy this movie. Okay, some persons might not watch this movie, but with this review I will do right here, you would understand in full details what happened in this my private escort. So guys, we have Maureen Sam and his best friend. They lived together, and they were writers. Okay, they write books, they publish books, but they were not big enough. They were not that kind of big writers. So there was a competition they were preparing for, and they needed to come up with a very good content. Okay, a very good content that would make them win the grand prize of 20 million naira. So they both had to think over it, okay, to get the best content for their scripts. So Maurice's friend came up with the idea of writing on escorts. Okay, so Maurice loved the idea and he went back to make further research. When he did, he came up with the idea of writing on male escorts, particularly their clients, that is those that patronize this escort. Okay, so they loved the idea and they had to start writing on it. So they needed to meet someone who is already in the game. Okay, and okay guys, let me explain this whole escort thing. So this escort is all about people that have sex with people for the purpose of gaining money. Okay, you pay someone to sleep with the person. That is the escort here. Okay, so they needed someone that is already in the game so that they can know how to write their own story. Okay, so Maurice's friend had to get an agency, and he recommended Maurice to the agency that he needs a client. When Maurice heard about it, he was kind of pissed. Okay, but his friend convinced him to do that because they needed someone's story, like a client's story, to enable them write their script well. And Maurice was actually the person going for the competition, so he had to be the one that would do that. So after he was convinced by his friend to do it, he agreed to do it, and the agency referred him to Uche Montana. Yes, so Uche Montana was a very wealthy girl. Okay, her father left a lot of assets for her, a lot of properties, but he also put a clause there that before she gains access to all her properties or all his properties, she must be married. So she lived a very promiscuous lifestyle, okay, because of what she has faced in her recent years with guys. So she decided that she doesn't want to be committed to anyone at all. So Maurice went to his client's house. Lo and behold, it was Uche Montana. Okay, she was looking at him in a certain way, and he was not comfortable with the looks. Okay, and she asked him to pull off his clothes and lay on the bed. Like, Maurice was so shocked. She was like, I don't understand. Do you mean I should pull off my clothes like now? She was like, yes. Are you deaf? So she was talking to Maurice in a very demeaning manner, and he was not liking the idea at all. So she had to make a phone call to the agency, asking them why they brought a chicken to her. One that is acting timid. He just ignored the whole thing. He went to the restroom, came back, and she still repeated the same thing. I said, pull off your clothes and lay on the bed. So Maurice was not liking her tone of voice, so he had to speak up to her and tell her that he doesn't like the way she's speaking to him. And she said, who are you to tell me how to speak to you? So when they were having that conversation, her aunt came around and she heard her aunt's voice. Immediately, she asked Maureen Sam to go and hide in the restroom. She had to push Maureen Sam inside there and locked the restroom up. She spoke to her auntie, and when they were done, she came back to the room and opened the door for Maureen Sam. By that time, Maureen Sam was already burning in anger, and he expressed his anger towards her. So she was angry with the fact that he's angry with her, and he's yelling at her. So she had to send him out of her house. So guys, he left very angrily, and she was so pissed. Maurice was also pissed. He went to his own house. He met his roommates there and he told his roommate how rude she was. So he realized that he forgot his wallet in her bedroom while he was there. Okay, so the next day he had to go to Uche Montana's house to get his wallet. While he was there, she handed his wallet over to him and she asked him to apologize, that she knows that that was why he came around. And Maurice was like, who says I came around to apologize to you? She was like, yes, that she knows that that was why he came, but is so proud to apologize, that he offended her, so he should apologize, that he intentionally left his wallet because he wants to still come around. And Maurice was like, you that humiliated me in your house, you locked me up in your restroom and you still want me to apologize to you? And she was like, yes. So Maurice got so pissed and had to give her a piece of his mind. So he told her that he doesn't care who she thinks she is, that he would rather be with a eunuch than to be with her, that if she was the last available woman on earth, he would gladly remain single, that she should get off a high horse because she's not pretty as she thinks she is. Whoa, that really got to her. Like, that got to her, and she decided to make him humble for calling her less pretty and unattractive. So she had to go to Maurice's house to give him a proposal. At first he didn't buy the idea, but his friend had to convince him about it, and the proposal was to be her private escort for 30 days and she would pay him a sum of 5 million naira. So he agreed and he went to her house and they spoke about it and asked if there were any rules. So she said that the only rule is no falling in love. So guys, he was fine with that. She was also cool with that, and she had an intention to play with his emotions. So they started off with the whole, game thing. And guys, I don't want to make this video so lengthy, so I would skip some parts that I feel are not all that important. Okay. So they stayed in different rooms, and the first night he went to Montana's room, she told him that she's not in the mood for anything, so he should leave her room. So he was kind of pissed and like, but I am here for this job. She said, yes, I know, but I am not interested. So he had to just leave her room, and he started thinking that, what game is she up to? So Montana on her own side was happy with what she did, okay, because she said that she's going to make him humble for saying such thing about her. So as time went on, okay, Maurice was being so nice to her. Like, he's a very nice person, but he didn't tell her the truth about his occupation. Okay, he lied that he's an escort, whereas he is a writer. Okay, so they lived together and he was being so nice to her, and she was beginning to like him due to his niceness, his gentleness, and the fact that he also helped save her company. Yes, so there was this particular person that worked for her in her company who was trying to rip her off a huge amount of money. So they were getting along real good, and she had to beg Maureen Sam to let both of them have a contract married for 1 year so she can get her full property. That her father will says that only if she's married she can get the full property. So at first Maurice was thinking she was joking, but she sounded so serious. So he had to just agree to the idea, and his friend was not buying the idea. When he heard of it, he didn't like the idea at all. But Maureen Sam said that's what he wants. Since he could stay with her for 30 days, he could do that for a year also. So guys, he did it all, and she introduced Maureen Sam to her aunt. Her aunt fell in love with Maureen Sam on speaking to him because he was so smart, he was gentle, he was nice, he was a lovable person. So her auntie blessed both of them and supported their marriage. So guys, these people were now actually falling in love with each other. They now had to have a thing. They went really, really intimate with each other, and she confessed her love for Maureen Sam, and Maureen Sam had to use the opportunity to get the things he needed to hear from her. And he asked her why she started this escort business of a thing. So she spilled everything to him. Whoa, I was so scared at that point, and I was just praying, Maureen Sam, please don't disappoint me. So when she told Maureen Sam about the whole thing, the next day he started writing his script. He used her story to come up with his own script. He did that. He went to his friend's house. He showed his friend. His friend was really, really excited, but Maureen Sam was so scared of what he did. He didn't like the fact that he had to betray her. Okay, he was feeling very, very guilty, but he didn't know what to do. So the next day he was with the girl on bed, and she left the bed to Maureen Sam's friend's house to speak to him on the surprise she can do for Maureen Sam's birthday. So that same day, Maureen Sam had to call his friend, but his line was not going. So he sent a voice note to his friend saying that he shouldn't submit the script again, that he's no longer interested. He doesn't want to share the story. So his friend didn't still get the message. Moisam had to dress up and he went to his friend's house. So when he had the knock on the door, and like I said, his girlfriend was already there, so he had to hide in a room. And Moisam came in and said that, why are you not picking your call? That please, have you sent down the script? Don't do that. That he's no longer interested again. He loved the lady. She confessed love to him and the rest. So he was feeling a whole lot. His friend was trying to give him sign that he should calm down, that his girlfriend is inside, but he was not grabbing it. Guys, she came out and she heard everything. OMG, like Maurice was so shocked and scared. Immediately she ended everything there. She went home. She was crying. Moisam was pleading with her, like he pleaded and pleaded with her, but she was not listening at all. Like Maurice was so down. His friend was even like in regret. Okay, he had to also plead with the girl on Moisam's behalf. So guys, she blocked Moisam everywhere, on calls, social media. She blocked him everywhere, and Moisam would always go to her house and wait for her every morning to, apologize to her, to beg her that he loves her so much, that he's sorry for everything, but she would always not give him a listening ear. So one day she fell ill. Her aunt came around and asked where Morisam was, and she realized that they were having issues. So she spoke to her and she told her that there is no relationship that is perfect, okay? That Maurice is a very nice person, so she should try as much as possible to settle what she has with Morisam. That Morisam really changed her life very well. Like he changed her life real good. He made her so serious with her company. She changed all her bad behavior. So he's a very nice person, that no matter what he did to her, they should try and sort it out. So she listened to what her auntie told her, and she had to go to Maurice Sam's house the next day. And guys, the next day was Maurice Sam's birthday. He was feeling so dull. He didn't want to party. He didn't want to do anything. His friend was trying to cheer him up, but he was not even buying it at all. And that was the day he also got the information that they have won the competition, that the 20 million naira was already sent to them. His friend was so happy, but Maurice was not even happy at all, because the only person that matters the most to him is no longer with him. So guys, there was a knock on the door. His friend went to open the door. Lo and behold, he was shocked to see Uche Montana. Like, he was so shocked. When Moisam saw her, he couldn't even control his happiness. He went to hug her. He apologized to her. And, he couldn't even say anything. He was just saying that he's so sorry for hurting her. And the girl was smiling and she said, I have forgiven you. So, guys, he spilled that he won the competition, but he doesn't need the money. Okay, he will give the money to the motherless baby's home. And she was like, why would you do that? And he said that he knows that he hurt her a whole lot, so he doesn't want to use the money. And she was like, no, please don't do this because of me. Okay, that she read the story and she didn't see anything wrong with it. And again, he didn't put her name there, so it's fine. Like, Maurice was so excited. And guys, that was how they settled their dispute and they continued their love. So guys, that was how this amazing movie ended. So guys, this movie has a very beautiful storyline, okay, and I hope you all enjoyed this review. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for listening. Please do also like this video, share the video, and if you are new in here, please do not let this be your last time here. All you need to do is to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more movie reviews, recommendations, trendings, and hot spicy gist. So guys, see you all in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.